What is up, fellow nerds, and welcome back to the Dapper Snapper Gaming channel, and welcome back to MemeGC. Now, last week, of course, we had to go on Showdown for our MemeGC content, but this week we're back in game because it's now allowed on the official ladder. So, if you are excited for Isle of Armor VGC action here, make sure to leave a like on the video. Make sure to subscribe so that you don't miss any of our future videos, whether it's in singles or in doubles. And leave me a comment down below letting me know what kind of cool tech you would like to see me try out in the next episode. There are so many cool new things to try out, and I'm super pumped. Last week it was Poliwrath with Politoed, and this week it is Porygon-Z. Now, Porygon-Z is interesting because it's kind of a one-trick pony, but it does really well at its one trick. So it's basically the premier max strike user. It gets adaptability with Hyper Beam. It also gets Nasty Plot, but most of the time we aren't gonna click it. And you just Dynamax and you start lowering things speed. We also have Whimsicott so that we are initially faster, which is really nice. We also have Beat Up with Terrakion. Now, this team is not one that I built. This is by Pokesports, and his link will be down in the description below. And he puts out some awesome VGC content, so make sure to check him out as well. But my one thing about this team is I wish it was a Cobalion rather than a Terrakion on this team. I just think it would be a little bit better, but we also have physically defensive Amoonguss, a very bulky Incineroar on the specially defensive side, and then follow me, Togekiss with Dazzling Gleam and Heat Wave. So pretty cool team though. I really like it, and yeah, let's see if we can't get some awesome games where Porygon-Z shows off its stuff. I'll see you in just a second. All right, game one, and we have a Manectric. That is something I haven't seen yet. Manectric, we have Claydol, which is interesting to see. Jolteon could be a problem. It's very, very fast. And then, of course, Urshifu. We don't know which Urshifu that is, but it basically means that Terrakion is probably not coming, which is, you know, it is what it is. I wonder what our calc is on an Urshifu. Let's see. How much does a max strike do to an Urshifu at level 50? Okay, so if Urshifu... Oh, okay, so if it's no bulk at all, we can kill it through Dynamax. So, you know, I'm leading Whimsicott and Porygon-Z. In the back, I like Incineroar a lot in this match. Like, a lot. Incineroar is nice. And then Amoonguss. Yeah, I don't think this is the worst in the world, but yeah, according to this calc, as long as the Urshifu is, you know, max speed, max attack, no bulk at all, we can barely KO it with a max strike. So, if that's what we see, it's probably what we're gonna do. Serena Manectric. Okay. So we see Serena, which means no Fake Out, but we don't have Fake Out. What is stopping me from Tailwinding and max striking the Serena? Yeah, we're gonna do that because, I mean, if we knock out Serena, then the worst thing that can happen is Manectric going for Overheat on our Whimsicott, which is Sash. So even that's not that bad. So yeah, we can't go for a max lightning because that thing's probably Lightning Rod. But I mean, we weren't really planning on it, which kind of makes me think that it's the water type one. Water type Urshifu is definitely worse here, but it's not, you know, it's not the worst thing in the world. So we're gonna get Tailwind off, which is great. And we should be able to go ahead and knock out this Serena just turn one. I don't think this lives. No. Yeah, it's incredibly powerful. And so now Manectric is actually at -1 speed, which is fantastic, seeing how speed is kind of its thing. So what do you go for here? Snarl? Okay. We're at -1. We're at -1, so that is an issue because that then takes Urshifu out of KO range. But not if we fake Tears. All right, it is water type, but so not if we fake tears. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna fake tears and max strike. And if it wants to max guard, it can max guard. But at -2, that makes it a KO again. So, yeah, unless he max guards, this thing's dead. And we're faster because we're in Tailwind. So I don't think this is that bad. It's awesome to see G-Max Urshifu, though. It's pretty cool. Yeah, we get the fake tears off, and that's why we needed to get rid of Serena, because it was going to be blocking our priority. And then Max Strike should just knock this thing out. There it goes. Oh man, this thing's so strong. Ah, I love it. I love it. Oh man, I love Porygon-Z. It's so good. Yeah, and I mean, you can Snarl again if you want to, but yeah, so we're at -2 now. But I mean, we've already knocked out some of its heaviest hitters. So, yeah, and even at -2 with the -2 special defense, we still had a guaranteed Oko on Urshifu, which is kind of insane. Claydol. Okay, so we're doing like 0 damage to Claydol, even with Max Darkness. But I don't hate going for fake tears and Max Darkness, because that's going to lower its special defense even more. We could also just go ahead and switch this out and go into Incineroar. And burn our last turn of Dynamax, but it resets our drops. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Nope. Oh no. No, I don't know what to. I don't think it took it. No! No! No, it's not gonna do what I want it to do. And it max strikes. That's bad. That's not what I wanted. Oh, never mind, it died. Never mind. It died. We're fine. We're fine. It's fine. Was that guaranteed? Yeah, it was. It was. Oh man, this thing's so good. This thing's so good. Yeah, even at -3, I'm at -3, still a -2. If it was physically defensive, which most of them are, it still would have killed. This thing's so stupid. It's so strong. Do we still have Tailwind up? We don't need it, but yeah, we do. You know what? Just for the memes, we're going for memes around here. You know, we're gonna beat this thing up, and it's only because I want to fire off. I want to fire off a Hyper Beam really bad, and I don't. If it's Sash, I don't want it to not. I don't want it to live. Yeah, we're firing off a Hyper Beam. We gotta get it for the thumbnail. Oh no, the thumbnail. No. Oh. You took away my thumbnail, dude. Why? That was my chance. Oh man, that was cool though. Getting to Oko and Urshifu, a G-Max Urshifu is kind of insane. Because that thing like is decently bulky, at least on the physical side. Special side, not so much, and that's why it died. But yeah, kind of insane. So let's get another one. Let's get game 2. All right, game 2, and we've got Sirfetch'd. We've got. Oh man, this team looks fat. This team looks really, really bulky. I think we need Incineroar here pretty badly. Porygon-2 seems like an issue as well. Wow, this team looks annoying. This team looks really annoying. I still like Porygon-Z though. I kind of want to lead Togekiss and Porygon-Z. Let's see, what else? Terrakion seems pretty decent against most of the team. So do I also bring Whimsicott here? Or do I bring a Moongus? Or do I bring Incineroar? Incineroar doesn't seem too bad here either. Actually, I'm gonna bring Incineroar. Yeah, we're gonna try this. This team seems tough. It's just stall. It's just stall VGC, which is kind of difficult to deal with sometimes, but we're gonna see if Porygon-Z can muscle through. It's pretty much all we can do here. So let's see what Porygon-Z can do. I've got hope. We've got some hope here. Porygon 2 and Surfetched. Okay, so we can KO Surfetched as long as it's no bulk. Yeah, if it's no bulk, we can just straight Oko it right here. So actually, I think, although it could protect here, it could protect as the Porygon 2 goes for the Trick Room. So I'm actually gonna follow me here. And I'm gonna call that protect. This could be really bad. I'm gonna call the protect / max guard on the Surfetched. And if I get this play wrong, I think we lose. But I think it's gonna have to go for I think it goes for protect here because it knows that I can just knock it out. Yes, it is. Okay, okay. So we do get that play correctly. And so the follow me was just in case I was wrong. And then now we get off the max strike on the Porygon 2. Oh no, it just barely lived, so I should have just doubled down on it, gone for a Heat Wave for a Dazzling Gleam. Oh no, so Trick Room's gonna go up. Yeah, there's the Trick Room. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. Okay, so what do we do now? I think we follow me again. And now we max strike into Surfetched. Oh man, that's unfortunate. I was really hoping that would pick up that KO. Yeah, and there's the max. Makes sense. Man, I made the call correctly. I didn't fully commit to my call. I covered my option there as far as if the Surfetched didn't. But I should have just fully committed to the read. I'm not gonna say the game's over, because we see ally switch. That's unfortunate. We still get to follow me off here, but that's going to still cause some issues. We still live that pretty easily, so that's fine. It is gonna keep raising its attack though, which I'm not a fan of. And we'll get rid of the Porygon 2, but I would much rather have gotten rid of the Surfetched. But no more ally switch. And again, we're just lowering its speed, which just makes it even faster under Trick Room, but I mean, it's already the fastest thing under Trick Room. So what else do you bring out here? This is definitely a tough one. Corviknight. Oh man, that's gross. We're still gonna follow me here because we are Babiri, so that helps against the possible Iron Head. And I'm gonna try to knock this Surfetched out. Because we do have Max Lightning that'll do a decent chunk to the Corviknight. So that's what we're gonna try to do. Oh, Max Guard, come on, man. So this is just gonna be a free Iron Head on the Togekiss. It's gonna go ahead and burn our Babiri. Taunt, oh, that's even worse. That's even worse. Okay. So we have an incoming fighting type move on the Porygon slot. And that's just going to be a free kill on whatever my opponent wants to go for. I think we have to switch here. 2 more turns of Trick Room. I think that's gonna be enough. So I'm gonna click Heat Wave here because our Babiri Berry is still intact. And I think we sack Incineroar here. Let's sack Terrakion here, actually. Terrakion can't really touch either of these. Yeah, there's the Max Knuckle. I do want to preserve it. I do want to preserve the Porygon-Z if I can. But yeah, Surf Edged is a problem for sure. And down goes Terrakion. Iron Head, that's gonna burn our berry. Now please don't flinch me here. Please don't flinch me. Alright, we get the Heat Wave off. Burn. Please. Nope. Alright, Incineroar's gonna lower its attack back down another stage. Which is good, but too little too late. Oh yeah, Scrappy blocks that now. And Mirror Armor just turns it right back around. Yeah, this is a rough one. It does shrink back down. We have one more turn of Dynamax. Or we have one more turn of Trick Room, rather. And I can fake out one of these two. I think it's gotta be the Surf Etched, right? Yeah, I'm gonna fake out the Surf Etched here. And there's the Quick Guard. This is a rough one for sure. All right, Ironhead Togekiss lives on 1. That's kind of insane. We get off another Heat Wave here. Burn, please. No burns. Okay, well, we're going for that again. And I guess we click Flare Blitz on Surf Edged because I really need this gone. And Heat Wave on Corviknight will do a decent chunk. I don't think it's over, but I definitely played this beginning game pretty poorly, I would say. Yeah, there's the withdraw into Togekiss. Okay. Do we see a Protect on... No, no Protect coming out from Corviknight. So that's going to do a decent amount to that, too. It is going to pop its berry, though. So that's going to be back up to quite a bit of health. And we're going to get a Flare Blitz off here. Shoo, that does nothing. And Ironhead will knock out our Togekiss. With a crit. That crit definitely mattered. 1 HP. Crit mattered. Alright, we'll go Porygon-Z. Because it's all we got. Okay, so... I think we click T-Bolt on Togekiss. Flare Blitz on the Corviknight. I don't think we KO the Togekiss. I'm hoping Incineroar can do enough to KO the... Oh, we do. Okay, so Togekiss is out of the way. That's good. That's very good. Can we get the double knockout here, though? If we can, I think we can win this. There. Okay, cool. Wow. That... I don't know how I pulled that back around, but that... I should not have won that because that was a rough start. That was a rough start for sure. But I'll still take it. Now, this is the time that I click Hyper Beam for the thumbnail. Do not leave so that I can click Hyper Beam for the thumbnail. Please. Please let me do it. Thank you. Hyper Beam, let's go! Oh man, that animation is so good. Get out. So, GG to my opponent. That was... Yeah, that was a back and forth game. That whole game was back and forth. If I had knocked out the Porygon 2 on the turn 1, that game would have gone super differently as far as like it would have been completely one-sided. Because I called the protect, and then I didn't commit to the spread move just in case, which I should have. I still should have. Let's actually, yeah, let's check out my opponent's team. This is a cool team. Violite, obviously. Had Tri-Attack. Ally Switch was, yeah, Ally Switch caught me there. CC, what item were you? Oh, Life Orb, yeah, we saw that. Quick Guard and Detect. That's what threw me off, was Quick Guard and Detect on the same set, because I figured you'd only have one or the other, but it did have both, which is kind of clutch. Snarl, Tailwind, Roost, Taunt, that's pretty normal. Psycho Cut's pretty cool on this, with it being AV as well. That's pretty cool. That could have given me some issues, actually. That could have given me some big issues. G-Max Corviknight, interesting, okay. Not that you would ever really max that, but it was bulk up body press. Yeah, that could have been an issue. I mean, my team could have dealt with it pretty decently, I guess. And then this is a very similar set to mine. It's very similar, but not quite the same with weakness policy. Ooh. All right, yeah, that could have been crazy, but let's go ahead and get one more. We'll see you in the last game. All right, final game of today, and we see Rain and Trick Room. This, yeah, Kingdra, honestly, I think is one of the bigger issues for this team. I don't have great ways around it, and it scares me. So my options are Whimsicott Porygon-Z or Togekiss Porygon-Z. And I kind of am leaning towards Togekiss. Terrakion doesn't really help here. Yeah, I mean, Rock Slide is okay against Togekiss, and yeah, it's still not great, so I'm not gonna go with that. The Amoonguss is good against pretty much everything if we can get rid of the Kingdra. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of a tough one, but what do we want to do? Because Incineroar beats everything that's not the rain mode, so we'll bring it and hope that we can get rid of the rain mode with Porygon-Z. And if that happens, then it can do a what? That's a cool trainer card. That's a cool trainer card. I love that. Standing on the huge Wailord. That is so funny. He's even got the crown. That's cool. Togekiss Politoed. So we see half the rain mode. And shiny Togekiss that looks exactly like regular Togekiss. Very good. All right, so we do see the Drizzle, which is fine. So what is this gonna do? Because Porygon-Z isn't really threatened all that much here, is it? I'm gonna follow me, and I'm actually gonna click Nasty Plot here. Because I wanna be able to OHKO, the Kingdra when it comes in. And I don't think either of these really are all that threatening immediately. Okay, so there goes Politoed into Kingdra. Yep. Okay, so what do you go for? Okay, so not follow me. So I guess like Dazzling Gleam or Air Slash or something like that. Dazzling Gleam, okay. That does so much to Porygon-Z, my goodness. Okay, follow me again. And now we max strike into Kingdra. If it goes for follow me, then it goes for follow me. But this will knock out Togekiss. This will knock out Kingdra if we get the hit off. Yeah, at +2, Porygon-Z basically OHKOs anything I want to hit, which is kind of insane. Like just one Nasty Plot and you pretty much can OHKO about anything you want to OHKO. I do think we needed it for Kingdra, which is what we are going to see go for the max here. Yep, it does. Yeah, because Max Strike is only a chance to Oko Kingdra. As long as we're not, if we're not +2, if we're at stock. But at +2, it's a guarantee. But so now that we're Dynamax, Dazzling Gleam can't knock us out here. And we're gonna redirect the Kingdra's hit over to our Togekiss. So we're gonna get our Follow Me. Do you also go for Follow Me here? It does not. Okay. So Kingdra goes down. Yeah, Kingdra goes down here, which I think was kind of the main idea of this team, so that's actually fine. Yeah, it can't survive at +2. It could survive at neutral, possibly, but no chance at +2. So that's totally fine. Getting rid of this thing, super nice. And Dazzling, is that what we see? Yeah, we survive as long as we're maxed, which is great. So what do you want to go into here? We know there's Politoed in the back. I think a Moongus covers pretty much whatever. Do we see like Rillaboom, maybe? Politoed again? Okay. I think that's fine. I'm gonna go for Spore on Togekiss because I don't want to deal with that anymore. And actually, wait. Let's Spore the Politoed. Max Strike the Togekiss. Yeah, I want to get rid of that. Because it's putting on more offensive pressure than the Politoed is. Oh, Politoed helping handed? That's okay. Okay. Yeah, we knocked that out, so that's a wasted turn for my opponent. That's fine. Yeah, you're not living that. And those aren't typically Sash, so yeah, get out of here, and then Politoed's gonna go to sleep. So yeah, this is great. This is fantastic. The Nasty Plot is clutch. The Nasty Plot is super clutch. And you can go to sleep. Perfect. So this is exactly how you beat Rain. Now, I do think the game would have gone very differently if my opponent had led with the Kingdra. And we see Porygon-Z. So we know our calc. It barely lives at neutral. But at +2, it ain't living. We're gonna click Spore on it, and we're going to max. Well, actually, we don't even need to do that. But actually, we're gonna click Pollen Puff on our Porygon-Z because we can, and max Strike into the Porygon-Z. Yeah, because we know this is gonna knock it out because we've seen the calc from last time. Yeah, so it barely misses out on the KO at neutral. But it'll definitely Oko at +2. And then we're gonna heal ourselves off. So this is gonna very much seal up the game. But yeah, GG to my opponent. The Kingdra puts on a lot of pressure, but the Togekiss allowed us to be able to, to protect our Porygon-Z, which is what we needed to do. We had to protect our Porygon-Z in that situation. We're gonna click that again, and you know what? Double thumbnail. Can we get off 2 Hyper Beams in the same? No! Okay, well, we got 1. It's fine. It's fine. Anyway, guys, that is how we use Porygon-Z. Awesome team by Pokesports. Again, down in the description below. And I hope you guys will like the video and subscribe. Now, tomorrow we have an awesome video for July 4th, and you are not gonna wanna miss it. So make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great day. Stay safe out there. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.